viewers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime I release a new video. Thank you. So in this tutorial, we're going to be cartoonizing this picture right here. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do right now is that you're gonna unlock this layer by double clicking on it, then press enter. So you come to this panel here, image size, and let's check our resolution. Oh, let's set it to about 300. Okay, I think we have a better one now. So the first thing you're gonna do right now is that you're gonna open a new layer, and the new layer is where you're going to be making all your line art. We call it lines. You can name it anything, but I name my own layer lines so as to identify it easily. So you're going to be using Ctrl+Shift+N to open a new layer. So we name it lines. And also, if you don't know how to open it with short command, you can simply come here, layer, new, and press this. Then it's going to bring the dialog box to name your layer, and then you hit OK. So first thing first, let's set our brush settings. We want this foreground color to be black, and background color could be anything. So our brush settings, okay, we have opacity should be 100, and let me select the brush I want to use. This brush, I use this brush most of the time, and my pixel is always around 8. So let's set that 8. The size is always about 8. So select your pen tool and then start making your line art. Try to make your line art in a way that it will be very perfect, though it might not be a must for it to be perfect, but at least you need to get the exact duplicate of the image. So without wasting time, let's start with the line art. So you choose the convenient place for you to start your artwork, and then with that you can be good. So I'm gonna show you how to make a line art and before I fast forward the video. So join. Actually, in this tutorial, I'm gonna be using the same lines layer for both of them. Some might use different layers, but I prefer using one. Like I said earlier, it depends on what is convenient for you. If you find another way of doing it that is more convenient, you can use that. So we're done with this selection. I will selected this here. So you want to do right now is to right click, come over to fill parts, then you want to select color, and then you set it to black, since what we want to fill is black, so the color should be black also. So there's it. And remember, it should be on your lines layer. Don't make a mistake of pouring it on your picture layer. It's going to ruin your work. So let's check this. We already have this here, so let's try another one. Let me show you one thing again. So if you want to do something like this here now, so in this case you're gonna be using the stroke parts. So you come down here, stroke parts, and then you uncheck this box and make sure it is the tool is in brush, and then you click OK. So you see that right now. Let's try another one. Let's try this side. If you don't know anything yet about Photoshop, well, I suggest you check out other tutorials from other YouTubers on how to use the pen tool or basic essentials of Photoshop, and then you can get started. But if you've been using Photoshop and just want to gain more knowledge, then let's get moving. So when you're done with this one, you right click, come over to stroke paths, and then it's okay. So let's see what we have. Okay, we're getting the actual image. This is what we call the line arts. So I think I'm gonna fast forward this video right now. I'll meet when I'm done with this guy's line art. Okay. So now we're done with these guys line arts. So the next thing we're gonna do now is that we're gonna pour our paint for the skin. So what we're gonna do now is that we open a new layer. We call it skin layer. That's where we'll pour the paint for the skin, the lightest part of the skin. So let's name it, oh I'm sorry, I mean skin. So I will come here, select, modify, expand. So we expand our selection by 4 and then come over to the skin and look for a suitable color. The guy is a little bit dark, so let's look for a darker color and then let's try to use this. Okay, so we have this right now. We have this. Well, let me confirm something. Okay, we have the skin there. So okay, so now we have this image right here with our paint on it, and then the line has done. So what we're gonna do now is that the next step for it is to change the clothes and apply the shadows to the face, and then we are done with this aspect. And then to do that, we have to, let's first change the clothes. He's wearing a white top with black and some red, black colors there. So what we're gonna do right now is that come over to lines, select this side of the clothes, come over to select, modify, expand. Let's expand this back to right. So we create another new layer for clothes. In this tutorial, I'm going to be creating new layers for different objects like clothes, your wristwatch, or thereabouts. But this image is a little bit simple. There are no complex dressings. So let's create our layers for clothes and name it clothes. Let's identify white clothes because we're still gonna do this one, so we don't want to mix it up. White clothes. Come over here. We have the white paint selected. Then opacity on there. Good. So what we're gonna do right now is to send it back under the lines. Lines must be above all other layers. So it's been sent back. What I simply did is that I pressed Ctrl and this brackets open. And you can simply do like this. You can drag it if you want to move it up, or drag it if you want to move it down. Okay. So we have this. We have selected the clothes now. So let's apply the red and the other colors right there. Okay, we have red. That should be simple. So we're done now. What we're gonna do right now is come here a few parts, come over to color, color, and then select red. Okay, it's done. Done. Yeah. So let's apply the shadows for this guy before moving to the lady. The people in this picture, they are actually Joshua Mike Bamidoye and then Tolulokbe Mike Bamidoye, their husband, and they are my legends. So let's continue. So to make the shadows, what we're going to do now is that we open another layer again. So we name that layer skin shadow. Actually we have two different people in the picture. Should I name it? Okay, let's name it skin shadows. Okay, so this should be on top of the skin layer. Yeah, because we have the shadows on the skin. Okay, so let me show you something real quick. To get the shadows of an image without going through much stress, there is a trick I found out. Just duplicate this layer by pressing Ctrl J. So it's duplicated, or whereas you can drag the layer here and then duplicate it. So anyone you wish to use, you can use it. So after duplicating this layer, you come over to filter, down to your filter gallery, and then you will select the poster edges filter. So you see this filter right here has already shown us the shadows on the faces of these people right there. So it's not going to be stressful for us to locate, oh, where is the shadows for this guy, how do I get the deep ones, how do I get the highlights and stuff like that. So it has made it in a way that it is simple for us to see the shadows, and if they are not, if they don't suit our own use, you can simply add your shadows to it. But for a normal cartoon, I think these shadows should be enough to bring out the actual shadow you want to put on the cartoon. So you click OK, and then what we're gonna do right now is that we will select these shadows ourselves. Well, you can actually use this magic wand to select them, but it doesn't work most of the time. So once it's selected, you just head over to your skin shadows, and then let me try one for you now. Oh, check. Okay, what we're gonna do now is that I think we're gonna use this style. This is for a real quick cartoon tutorial. This is a real quick cartoon rather. So you just select the shadows you want to use. Let's say you want your shadow to be as dark as this. Then what you're gonna do now is to pour it there. But we're not going to use this style here because sometimes it's not always that perfect. Yeah, it's not always that perfect. It looks rough on the faces sometimes. So what we're gonna do is that we will select the shadows ourselves, and then we'll pour the paint manually. So you might be wondering why did this magic wand select that aspect of the shadow. Like selected this one, selected this, the what Magic Wand tool does is that it selects the colors, similar colors in a picture. That's what it does. It selects them out. So if you see, if you want to select this, and this, you see they are actually similar, they look alike. But if you want to select this also, it's gonna pick everything that has similar colors to it. So it's gonna bring it out. So that's the work of Magic Wand tool. So let's get started. Let's check this. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna select the shadows. Okay, now so we've selected this one now. What we're going to do is that what we're going to do now is that we right click down to our few parts, the color, and then we select the shadow we want to apply, how the shadow will be. Then you hit OK. Oh, I made a mistake. I don't want you to make that mistake also. All your shadows should be applied on the shadow layer. Oh, how come I deleted that? Shadow layer. So, see what I mean? To delete this, just So now what we want to do now is that we want to change his eyeball to white, and then we want to add the shadows to this closer too. So to do this, just come over to your lines, select this, select this, select this, select this. So we want to come here, modify, expand by 2. Then let's create a new layer. Okay, it looks so sharp, right? Yes. I want to make the ray line. Let's just okay, so now clothes. So now we're done with the cartoon of this man. So next thing is that we're gonna move over to that of the woman. Let's do that of the lady. So I'm going to be fast forwarding that, the whole of that. So I'll meet you at the end of the video, or if I have any other thing to say. So here we've come to the end of the tutorial. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, hit the like button. More hits coming soon, and I'm out this time. Thank you.